Hello and welcome to my dining room. Today we're going to show you how to cut the fabric for the no-sew fleece blankets, which we will be making at the NACCC annual meeting in Orlando in June. You'll notice my sample here is two different colors. You're going to have similar sets of two colors. What you're going to want to do with the fabric is to line up the edges. So you'll have two big rolls of royal and gold that you'll be matching up together. Those are about 60 yards long, so you're just going to start it out and line it up. The other colors to put together are the denim and red, and then there should be two shorter sets of fabric that are turquoise and pink. So you line up the edges the best you can, matching up two colors of fabric, one on the top, one on the bottom. Line up the edges. When you go to cut along the length of them then, what I want you to do is cut some of them, about 5 or 6 sets that are 2 yards long, so that's 72 inches. The rest of them, which will be probably about 30 out of each set of fabric, is going to be only 48 inches. So you line up your fabric, lining up the selvage edges. They should be about the same width, and then you'll be cutting. Now my sample is just a little bit shorter than the 48 inches that most of yours are going to be, and I'm just going to trim off my bottom color, the turquoise here, to match up the top one. When you're cutting yours, you will be cutting through 2 layers of fabric together. So you can take a tape measure, measure across 48 inches, and then you know how wide you need to cut yours. The easiest way then to cut straight across is to move your tape measure to the other end, and then you can eyeball it straight across. If you feel uncomfortable about that, you can lay a string down or a board or something to be your guide. Just keep in mind that if you don't cut them exactly straight, it's not going to be a huge deal. I can't believe I just said that. People that know me know that I'm the queen of perfectionism, but it'll be okay if it's not exactly straight. Just do the best you can. If it seems like you're getting really off, you might need to do something to straighten out the edge before you cut the next one. In any case, get to the end of your fabric. Remember, you're going to be cutting through both layers of your fabric, even though I'm only cutting through one, so that you'll end up with pieces of fabric that are the entire width of the fabric by either 48 inches or by 72 inches. The next thing you want to do is have a cardboard piece that's cut out 5 inches square, 5 inches on each side, and you'll be cutting out the 4 corners through both sets of fabric. So line up your square nice and neat in the corner of your fabric and just cut through both layers of fabric to cut out a square. It's going to look kind of funny when it's done, but this is the easiest way to then continue with the process when we get to the tying together the sides of the fabric. So you'll just cut out the 5-inch square from one corner, and then you're going to move on to the other corners. So now you have nice 5-inch squares. Again, make sure that you're cutting through both layers of fabric together. You can hold it there and cut out your squares. Again, if the cardboard slips a little, just do the best you can to cut out 5-inch squares. Again, I just want to remind you the color matches that we'd like you to do are the royal blue with the gold fleece, and then the denim blue with the red fleece. And once again, we'd like you to make 5 or 6 sets from each color pairing to be 72 inches wide, and then the rest of them only 48 inches wide. That way we'll end up with mostly the same size blankets, but a few that are extra long for everyone else. So once you have all 4 sets, all 4 corners cut out, just stack them up nice and neat. I'm going to ask you to save all the corner pieces because we'll take them home and make something else out of them. And then all you need to do is take the 2 pieces of fabric that you've cut out together, fold up the pre-cut sheets nice and neat, and stack them up. You're ready to do the next one. Thank you so much for participating in this project. We really appreciate folks from Olivet being helpful with our fleece blanket project.